fast, and this chair had to be like 100 pounds. It was a solid mahogany chair, and I just hit my foot into it so hard.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I can't even think about it because my toe was just off to the side.
It was?
Yes.
It was like pointing to the side?
Yes.
Oh my God, that is so gross. That's one of those things like, oh, I don't want to look.
Yeah, right?
Oh my gosh. So that's very disappointing that Beyonce didn't push you down the stairs.
Right?
Did we want that? We wanted to see. Girl, get out the way. About that, about people like doing all this stuff. Beyonce hates Rihanna, she's jealous. It's crazy.
It is. Yeah, it actually gets annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Because at first it was funny because I was like, this is insane, but it gets frustrating after a while.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of ignoring it. You know, I'm getting better at doing that.
Yeah.
But not at all. She is one of the sweetest women I've ever met. She's so kind and.
Do you guys talk about the craziness? Do you and Beyonce talk about like?
We don't even address it.
Never.
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
And what about Jay-Z? Do you say, yo, Jay, they think you and I are?
No.
You don't talk to him about it?
Not at all.
Oh my gosh.
No, we had talks. I mean, we talked about not letting it get in the way because at one point it got to me so much that I got nervous around him.
Yes.
Like I couldn't even be myself around him anymore.
So have you ever dated Jay-Z?
Not at all.
Never.
I can't believe you asked me.
He's a lot older. It'd be like dating your uncle.
I mean, I've
Right?
never looked at him in that way.
Yeah.
Never. He's my mentor.
Yes.
He's he gives me great advice.
But you know, I feel like the rumor mill is so insane and so crazy, especially with the internet these days. Some people print a couple of things and all of a sudden it's the truth.
Yes.
And that is so sad. So I'm happy that you're here today to tell people that's crazy.
Yeah.
And Beyonce, I know the girl. I'm obsessed with her too. But I know her and she's so sweet. She doesn't have that jealousy thing.
Not at all.
And she's proud of you.
She's very sweet.
And you know what? And not to like really say anything, but if she had a problem with you, she might could do something and you might be on another label or with another somebody. You know what I'm saying? She's a powerful woman. But isn't it true? Like if there was another little tiny Rihanna, if you were a B-I-T-C-H, you could be like, get away, 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 away.
Wow, you are funny today.
I'm sorry, it's the first day. So, we know Jay-Z is not your man, so do you have a fella? Ella?
Yeah,
girl, give it to me.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I'm single and I'm loving it.
Wow, does single mean dating?
Single means no.
No?
Single means working and wishing I was dating.
Gosh. On a serious note, I want to talk to you about your childhood because I feel like parts of our childhood are very similar. Because our parents divorced
Oh, right, okay.
when we were young. So why don't you talk to me about that and how that affected you?
Well, funny enough, my parents' divorce was more of a relief for me. Them being together, like I loved my dad and I loved my mom, but for some reason when it came together, it was always stressful. It was a lot of pressure. I just felt like I had to be on my P's and Q's because I felt like, oh my God, they could, you know, argue any moment. It could be very uncomfortable. So whenever they separated, because they separated a few times, it was more of a relief.
And I hear something, you had like a headache issue?
No one would ever know something was wrong with me. So it eventually, you know, it came out, I just started having these really, really bad headaches. And the doctors, they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And eventually, after they separated, they went away.
The headaches went away?
Yes.
Wow. Do you have any advice for people at home, young women like yourself that are, or have gone through or are going through, parents that are divorcing or any negative times?
I mean, you have to stay strong. If you want to cry, cry, because maybe I should have cried. I wouldn't have had the headaches. But you just have to be strong. I had to be very, very strong because I had two younger